boy, there's a lot of stuff going on. And yes, I know I'm probably getting a little carried away with the cursing. But I grew up around a lot of guys when I was little. The only girls that I grew up with are my 2 sisters, and maybe 1 or 2 cousins. The rest of my cousins were all boys. And my father raised us girls as boys, so which is one of the reasons why I don't knit and sew and crochet. I'd be the kind of person, if I was able-bodied, like some of our questions put up by Rachel and whatnot, if I didn't have spinal muscular atrophy, would I be the person that I am today? I highly doubt it. I think maybe personality-wise, yeah, because I still would have had the same cousins, and it would probably even be worse, because I'd probably be still living closer. The only reason I grew up in the big city is because that's where the hospitals were. And so my parents left the small town in which they were both born and raised to move to the big city to help take care of me. So I would think if I didn't have SMA, yes, I would still be back, as an example, in Kingston, Ontario, or in Napanee, Ontario. That's where most of my family is now anyway. So I would not have gone to those colleges. I probably would have gone to Kingston University. There would have been a lot of stuff that I would not have done, or would have done if I was not SMA pegged. And as far as, I think with Kelsey, that had questions about the P thing, and then recently discovered it is a UTI. And I remember reading what Alice wrote about, how you can still pee, and how we end up using our female love muscle to, control that. But I am noticing that I don't have a hard time peeing. I have a harder time stopping. And I guess again, unfortunately, that little love muscle is part of the skeletal muscle group. So my ability to clamp down on my poor bladder isn't as strong as it used to be. I cannot stop it when it's at full capacity or beyond. So that's why sometimes you may see me going like this. I don't want to pee. How many of us women sit here and do this sometimes, huh? I don't even know, do guys do that? Do you guys do that little rocking pee dance? I don't know, I've never seen a guy do that before. At least one that might have MD or something. So whatever the NMD thingy is that you might have. But to resolve my pee concern, like I believe I mentioned it earlier, I wear tennis. The most absorbent brand that they have in the full brief, knowing that, my husband's gone for about the better part of the day, but that's not going to be permanent anyway because I've finally got Muscular Dystrophy Canada to grant me my yearly budget funds so that I can now purchase a lift. A Hoya lift with it's battery powered so I can use the remote myself. I didn't get a ceiling lift only because I want the ability to go anywhere in my house, to transfer from my chair to the sofa, transfer to a kitchen chair, not the counter, pig. But yeah, I don't like the idea of the ceiling track limit where I can get picked up and transferred from and to. So hopefully that's going to arrive soon. They actually sent the purchase order to the vendor on, I think it was the 31st. So I'm hoping I should get that within the next week or two. Who knows, I may even get my attendant to do a quick video so you can see me hanging. But that's going to allow me to go pee in the afternoon. So that's the nice thing. I have yet to date, as an adult, have any UTI. The only time I had a UTI was shortly after surgery when I had a catheter. I guess it was a Foley, because it was inserted through my little pee canal, my urethra, and that didn't last long because I got irritated, and it was so burning. I remember that burning feeling. Ugh. So anyway, they had it removed, and then I got used to using the bedpan. Yay, the bedpan, yoo-hoo. Oh. This is totally, well, it's not really off topic, but it is separate from what I've just been gabbing about. I went to see my eye doctor on Friday the 31st of May, and I was prompted to go because of something that happened a week earlier. And when my doctor checked out my eyes, she couldn't see anything serious or of any major concern, but she did want me to go and see the retina specialist. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah. And so while she was looking at my eyes, she made me do the reading test and the color test and the peripheral test. And I guess whatever they have to do to look at your eye, where you look up, down, left, up, and around, and staring into your pupil, she mentioned to me that I may choose to have, get this, bifocals. Bifocals, oh God. How many of us actually dreaded or even think about, were we ever going to be old enough to worry about bifocals? To me, that's kind of scary, but I'm also happy. I know it sounds twisted, but like, yay! I'm old enough for bifocals if I want them. But on a serious note, I've noticed that my inability to read is not so bad that I can't put a book down in front of me and not read it. I can. I just have to be farther away from it. I can't be too close or else I can't focus on it. But she did say, if I want to seriously consider it, then I have a couple of choices. I do wear contacts, by the way. So I can get contacts that have bifocals in them, which is like freaky. Or I can buy a separate pair of reading glasses with the bifocals in them. But that might make me look too much like a librarian. That's not really my thing. And don't you think what look at my hair. I kind of think what the girl did with my hair today is making me look older. To me, this is an old lady hairstyle. All poofy on top. I don't like it. But anyway, that's neither here or there. And I think that was really all I had thoughts on, because it's going to take a while to upload, so I better shut up. Talk to you guys later. Bye.